What is up, Bandit fam? It is your boy, Seron, the Crypto Bandit, and we are back again, digging through those altcoins, those microcap coins, looking for those gems, and we may have found one. This one is called Libero Financial. We're going to take a look at the website as always, some of the socials, see if this thing is worth our time, our energy, and our money. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling oh so generous. Also, always remember that nothing said on this channel should be considered financial advice. Other than that, let's run the intro and let's get started. What is up, Bandit fam? It is me, Seron, the Crypto Bandit, here again. So glad to see all of you guys. Let's just get right into this one once again. We are looking at today Libero Finance. All right, let's see what we have going on here. Let's switch it over. Boom. Libero. I don't really know how you guys want to pronounce it, but to me it's Libero Financial. This thing came out on February 1st, and it had, as always, a huge spike up, and then it's just having a slow, steady climb. It's just making its way to the promised land. Right now, it's sitting at 0.01, so just 1 penny, and we have a market cap of 66% with ascending trade volume, and it's up 33% on the day. So this thing is making a lot of moves. I saw people talking about this in the saloon, in the Telegram. I'm like, what is this thing? The thing that is attracting everyone to this coin particularly, not MetaPay. Why is this up? Get out of here, MetaPay. Libero. The thing that is attracting everyone to this coin particularly is the APY. Libero has an APY of, get this, 158,893%. Look at this. Libero Finance is a transforming DeFi with the Libero Finance Auto Staking Protocol, LAP they're calling it, that delivers the industry's highest fixed APY, compounding rewards every 30 minutes. This thing is compounding rewards every 30 minutes, and a simple buy, hold, earn system that grows your portfolio in your wallet fast with fixed interest at 2.04% per day, or 158,893% a year. That is insane. Now, that was a lot of words. What does that really mean? It means that every 30 minutes, if you put money in there, it is compounding at a rate of 2.4% per day, at a yearly rate of 158,000%. That is insane. If this thing is real, which we don't know yet, but if it is, it'll be crazy. Here's some quick things to note about this Libero Finance. One thing is that with a lot of these staking DAOs and stuff like that, with a lot of these DAOs, you have to actually stake the coin. So you have to put it in, stake it, watch it, take it out when you're ready to sell it, or if you need to do any type of movement. One of the things that they're saying about Libero is that you actually don't have to stake at all. It's auto staking, meaning that once you buy this coin, it just sitting in your wallet on your phone, it will just automatically every 30 minutes just compound. This is interesting. But there are some key things that I found out in my research about this thing that may make it like maybe not so attractive. It is supposedly rug proof, right? There's no minting to wallet. It was audited by Thorium and Rug-Free Coins, and it's doing the Certec onboarding. So this is a fork from Thorium. If you guys ever seen Thorium, it is also a DAO where the APY at the time was 100,000%, and they thought that was crazy. That one came out about a month ago. It ran the charts all the way crazy up high. If this thing is anything like Thorium, getting in early, even if it's just at like $100 you're throwing it in, not financial advice, but if it's just $100, you could be looking at like some 10x gains potentially, like legit. So let's just keep going. Let's just keep dining. Look at this. They got Albert over here. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. If you've never heard that statement before, I mean, interesting, but that is very true. Buy on Thorium. You can buy on Pancakeswap. The slippage is 13%. I believe you can probably get away with having that thing at 1%. If you don't know that trick on how to get Pancakeswap slippage to 1%, just do a quick Google on that. It's on PooCoin chart, Dextool chart, and Boog. I've never heard of this one, Boog's chart. Let's find the tokenomics on this puppy. So the tokenomics on here is I believe that here it is right here. Buy and sell. The automated staking compounding Libero token, Thorium exchange, Pancakeswap, buy and sell fees, risk-free value. Then some goes to the treasury. Then the automatic staking compound here. You receive 2 every day. The reward compounding giving you so-and-so APY. I'm trying to find the tokenomics. I don't want to just riddle it off the top of my head. You can check this out right here, though. Here it is. Found it. Boom. There's a 5% buy and a 10. So there's a 5% of the buy and 10% of the sale fees are directed to the APY fund, which helps sustain and back the staking rewards by the positive rebase. Our V fund will be triggered to multi-chain farming to increase exponential 50% a year to further support its price. So this is how they're going to contribute to the bank, essentially, of this thing to keep funding this crazy APY. DeFi 3.0 multi-chain farming, Libero risk-free value is stored in BUSD and only going up potentially at -50 per year by bridging multi-chain farm to the best yield farms. The profit is used to further support Libero price. Auto compounding, and then they have this other nifty feature right here, which is their hyperburn. So with our hyperburn program, 2 to 4% of total circulating supply is automatically burned every week. So Libero's total supply will constantly be deflating against your balance, while your balance is constantly increasing against Libero's total supply. So that was a lot of problems that we had with Hector DAO and some of these other DAOs, where the amount that was being minted was so great that it couldn't sustain a market crash. It legitimately aided in tanking the price. Same thing that happened with time. So what they're trying to do essentially is they're trying to, with this hyperburn and these weekly burns of 2 to 4%, they're trying to help mitigate some of that, because at 100,000 something APY, you're minting coins like crazy. I mean, legitimately crazy. So that's what that hyperburn is trying to mitigate, some of that price drop, and just trying to keep the price at the same, if not help to elevate it. So let's keep on looking and see what we can find. We have this right here. So they have a step on how you should, I guess, invest in this DAO. Even though they're not calling it a DAO, they're calling it Libero Financial. A lot of people go into DAOs and they just put their money in there and they just cross their fingers and they say, I want it to be a Lambo. What they're saying here is you buy Libero, you see here, you hold it for 14 days, it auto compounds to 132%. From the 15th day, begin taking out 1% of Libero of your holdings every single day. And it says, thanks to the magic of the crazy high APY, you can cash out 1% of your Libero holding every day and still grow your Libero holding exponentially. Exponentially. The APY is so large that if you wait 14 up until your 15th day and start taking out 1% of your earnings every single day, you can't bottom out the boat. It will just keep growing, which is legitimately insane. You see this right here. On day 37, 102% return on your investment, and your total cashed out 32% of your initial capital. That's on your 37th day. On period 3, which is your 38th to 70th day, it will continue growing 2.4% a day, cash out 1 day of current holding every day. And on day 70, your return is 236% return on investment, and you've already cashed out your 100% initial capital. So on day 70 of staking, if you take out 1% every day after the 15th day, you would have taken your initial capital plus you would have a 236% return on your investment. There is almost nothing out right now in terms of like the regular like fiat world that can give you something like that. This is something that is only available in crypto, and it is crazy. But there are still some weird things. For instance, in my research, when I was looking through this coin, I could not find the doxed team. It says KYC in some things, like they've been KYC'd, but I don't see who they are. Like LinkedIn pages, Twitter, socials, you don't see any of that. They all go by like these interesting names. Another thing in my research, some people have gone through a lot of these addresses that hold these coins, and they seem like they just sent airdrops to random addresses to inflate how many users and holders it says have this coin on BSC scan. So that's another red flag that I found in my research while we were looking up Libero Financial. And number 3, check this out. Written in this contract, somewhere in the code, says that the people who own this contract have the power to set the buy and sell percentage to 65% at any time. That is crazy. Guys, that's why you have to like dive in deep and do your research on these coins. So like with this 158,000%, it sounds amazing. It sounds like this coin is like going to take you to the moon. We're all going to have Lambos. We're all going to have Cybertrucks. But there is real risk here. You could wake up to nothing. You can put in $2,000 or your savings and it be gone when you wake up. So you have to make sure that you're always doing your research. When you go on their Telegram right now has 24,000 people. They have more than their fork, where they forked from. How do they have more than where they forked from? And they've only been active for 14 days? What day is it? The 15th? They came out on the 1st. They've only been active for 15 days. It's crazy. So like, are some of those people in there like legit? Like, is everyone in that Telegram a legit person? We don't know. That's another thing we have to like do more research on. So all I'm saying is like, the coin glitters, but is it gold? I don't think so. I just think it's very shiny. I think it's a shiny poop, but I'm not saying to flush it away. There's still a chance here that there is still money that could be made if you want to play the game. You see right here, after we went into the app, the next reward, the next compound is in 17 minutes. Like I said, it does do it every 30 minutes. They have a little nifty calculator on here. If you only do buy this much Libero and it's worth $1,300 in USD, at the end of the year, at the end of 365 days, if you take no money out, you will have $2 million. $2 million. That is insane. So like, where is that money coming from? Where's the liquidity for that coming from? There's so many questions with these DAOs. Like, And this one with this APY being so high. So for Hector DAO actually lower their APY in like a attempt to make the project more sustainable, and they're moving away from this DAO platform and trying to be more finance based by adding like more features and stuff like that. This right here, from what I can see, so like I didn't have it up, but here it is. The staking is here. You see that the next amount is 100,000 Libero is 1,300, like I said. And in 365 days, you're going to have 2 million USD. So this right here is super sketch. I would definitely be very careful with this. I don't know if I would put all of my eggs in this basket, but I may throw like 2 eggs out of the dozen in here. If that equates to $2 to you, then throw $2. If that equates to $200 to you, throw $200. And if you're a big baller and that equates to $2,000, throw $2,000. This is not financial advice. All I'm saying is to make sure with these coins, you have to do your own research, because this was popping off in the Telegram. In the Cowboys Telegram, this thing, people were talking about it, and I was like, let me look at this thing. This thing is dangerous. Do some more research on it, guys, and make sure when you are navigating this world of crypto, your eyes are open and your ears to the ground, and you're finding the answers to the questions you have, because this thing is sketch. Other than that, guys, it has been awesome to have you here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will stay tuned for the next video. Other than that, peace.